What's going on, everyone? It's time for another James Bond film review, an action film review. Yeah, this is actually the sixth James Bond movie. I made a mistake in the last video. That one's the fifth one, Live and Let Die. This one is the sixth one, and it's called Under Majesty's Secret Service. It was released by MGM, December 18th, 1969. It was directed by Peter R. Nunt, who did Death Hunt. Oh, Peter R. Hunt, sorry. I can't read my own writing. Anyways, he did films like Death Hunt, Shout at the Devil, Wild Beezit, and Gold. So this had a budget of $7 million. So, yeah, this one's different because Sean Connery's not in it. Instead, they got some British model to play. This is his first and probably one of his only acting roles, I think. And I can't remember his name, though. But yeah, so they have a new Bond. And so this one, James Bond is in the Swiss Alps as he's hunting down his arch nemesis Blofeld, and sneaks into his lair in the Alps where Blofeld's training a whole pile of women operatives on how to take out, be assassins and stuff. And James Bond kind of like goes and falls for an Italian girl there, marries her so he can get closer to him and then try to take him out on a ski trip in the Alps. So this one actually has some unique quality. This one's very different than the other James Bond films. It's very subdued. It's mostly done in this cottage sort of place as he's getting to know the girls. There's a lot of eye candy in this one, but most of the villain girls aren't very well developed in this for some reason. They're kind of just there for the purpose of being there for the story, and it's not, you don't really have a, obviously the girl that he falls in love with, her character is a little more well developed, but still, also the guy who plays Blofeld in this is actually plays it way different than Donald Pleasance and all the other ones. So you kind of just has a more relaxed, creepy tone to it, where the other guys are a little more eccentric and stuff. So he kind of feels like he's like old and run down in this, even though he doesn't look like it. This one also, the action is not very much there. There's not very much gadgets in this one either. This one's pretty a more just moderate, sustained type of film, and it's very it takes a bit to get started. Like it does have some pretty edgy moments when he's interacting with the trainee assassins, and yeah, it does have an interesting sort of setup. And then it does have some cool, there's only 6 kills in this, but it has one of the cooler ones where a guy goes through like a snowblower and gets shredded. You don't really see that in the 60s. So yeah, it's a sign of what to come, because everyone knows what came out in the 70s, all the crazy slashers started and things like that. You had Texas Chainsaw Massacre coming out in 2 years after this. So yeah. This one is like highly praised from filmmaker standpoint because it is very well shot, well acted, and the music's obviously good as always. And yeah, the effects and stuff for like the big chase down the mountain on skis while they're trying to fight and stuff, was very well done and put together. It's a very long, like 20-30 minute extravaganza, especially at the end. And it does have a cool cliffhanger ending, which most people probably didn't see at that time, which actually makes it a very more, the second half is better than the first half, basically. And I still thought this film was good. The guy who played James Bond obviously wasn't up to Sean Connery caliber, but still, they try to make him a little more subdued so he wouldn't be like overwhelmed with all the craziness and stuff, because this was his first film and his first James Bond film. So yeah, they try to ease him into it, and you can see that. So, but still, I thought it was a decent film. It just it wasn't up to the caliber of like Goldfinger and stuff. So I'm gonna give Under Majesty's Secret Service a 3.5 out of 5. It was amusing and good, but just not as good as some of the other ones so far. So yeah, for the 6th one, it's on par with the 5th one. So yeah. But if you want to check it out, I'm not sure where it's streaming, so I'll link the trailer down below. So you check that out down there and see what I'm talking about. Also, link down below is my Instagram. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my stories. You put the film title in there and some film factor history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below, take peer reviews. That's where I post my first star rating watching the films, and my Twitter's down below at Reviews_X. Follow me on those platforms. Stay looped with this channel. Like this video, share it to more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchise in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Also, let me know what your favorite James Bond film is down below. And yeah, make sure you subscribe. Hope you find something weird, obscure, and all that. Proud enough to checking out together, and also show you my opinions on popular films I've come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to do the 7th James Bond film in the next review, Diamonds Are Forever. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those beauty, those gorgeous lady assassins out there, because they're more and more trying to come out and try to prove to us men that they can do the same thing as men. And I guess we'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.